Assalamu alaikum, this is Porosh again, and today I'm going to show you the second part of the tutorial called how to develop a snake game using ActionScript 3. So here I have a snake on the stage, and when I hit the food remove and new food is created, and every time also a new snake is created, but it is not moving along with my main snake. So now I am going to make the new snake move along with this main snake. Okay, so I'll select first frame and go to action panel, but first I'll fix one thing. Is in the last tutorial I mistyped here. I typed S instead of F, so I will change it to F and this one to F. I couldn't realize because it didn't throw any error. Okay, but when you see, you have to fix it. And now I want the new snake to stick to my main snake's body. Okay, so I'm going to type here a custom function make snake stick to snake, opening closing parenthesis, semicolon, colon, void, and here again I will make a for loop. So I will type here for var s equal to snake array dot length -1 semicolon s greater than 0 semicolon s minus, and here I will put this array into a new variable. So I will type var current snake equal to be snake array s bracket close, and another var adding snake equal to be snake array and s -1. And now I have to type current snake dot x equal to be this adding snake dot x and current snake dot y equal to be this adding snake dot y. And now I have to copy this custom function and paste it inside the event listener. And if I test it now, it should work. Yes, it is working. The snake body is moving with the main snake. Okay, very simple, few lines of code, and now I want to have some points when the snake hit the food. So here I'll create another variable called var game point, and game point equal to be 0 initially, and when the snake here hit test snake with food. When snake hit the food, I want game point to be increased. Okay, and if I trace it now, if I trace the game point, I should see the point on my output panel. So test, you see there on the output panel, point is increasing, and it is working fine. And now I would like to show the point here on the stage inside a text field. So I will insert a new layer, rename the layer content, and take text tool and drag it on the stage and change the font size 50 to 15, and position it. Okay, I think it is okay, but you have to select this dynamic text, not other text, dynamic text, and have to give an instant name. I would like to name it point underscore txt. Okay, and when snake hit the food, I also want this point underscore txt dot text should be showing me point text and this game point. If I test it now, Ctrl S, save it, and if I test it now, I should see the point. Yes, point, yes, here I see the point. Okay, but I have to align it right. Okay, I need to align the text left side, and I think it is okay now. If I test it, I don't see the text. Now when I hit the foot, I see the text, but I want this text should be shown as soon as I start the game. Okay, so just copy this and paste it paste it below this game point, and if I start the game, yes, it is showing me. Okay, it is done, and now I want to play a sound when the snake hit the food. So I will select file and go to import to library, and I have a sound in my computer, and I will just select that sound and press open, and here you see I have got the sound on my library. Okay, so I will right click on that sound and select property and change the name only beep, and then I will export it for ActionScript and click OK, and OK, then it is done. And now when the snake hit the food, let me comment it first, play sound. Okay. And here I will make a variable called va beep equal to new beep, the name of the sound, and add child beep. The most easiest thing to play sound in ActionScript 3, and it will work, I think. Save it and test it now. When I hit the food, oh, it's saying hit a snake with food. Why? Sound beep problem at child beep. Sorry, I should type here beep dot play. Sorry guys, this is sound, this is not a movie clip. Okay, sorry. And now it should work. Here, yes, it is working. I think you can hear the sound. Yes, it is done. And now I want to make a game over when my snake cross the stage. Okay, so to do so I have to make a variable called va game over, and it will be a boolean and initially false. Okay, and I have to also create a custom function saying function when snake cross the stage void. That means when snake will cross the stage, I want something to happen. So here I have to type for loop again, va s integer equal to 0, s less than snake array dot length s plus plus. I will make another variable for this snake array by typing var current snake equal to be snake array s opening closing bracket, and here I'll put a condition by saying if current snake dot x less than 0 minus current snake dot width or current snake dot x greater than stage dot width plus current snake dot width, and I want here this game over to be true, and when And similarly, when the snake dot y will be less than current snake dot height, or current snake dot y greater than stage dot stage height and current snake dot height, and I want game over to be true. Okay, and let me trace it. Trace game over, and here too, and copy this custom function and similarly paste it inside this event listener function. Okay, and if I test it, if my snake cross the stage, it should, output panel should show game over text. Okay, so control test, yes, game over is showing. That means this function is working. And now what happened when the game is over? Okay, so I have to create another function. I'll type here function when game is over void, and here I'll put a condition if game over that means when this game over is true, then I will type for loop to remove my snake as well as the food for var s integer equal to 0 s less than snake array dot length s plus plus, and another variable var current snake equal to be snake array s, and snake array dot s dot snake array dot splice s, and 1 remove child current snake, and for food I'll type for var f integer equal to 0 f less than food array dot length f plus plus var current food equal to be this food array f, and food array dot splice f1, and remove child this current food. Okay, and I think it is done. Just copy this custom function and paste it similarly inside interframe event listener and save the file and test it. And when the game is over, the snake and the food is removed. Okay, and now Now I want, when the game is over, I want a text should be shown here saying game over. Okay, so I'll copy this text and paste it, and font size I'll make a bigger, 50, and align this font middle of the stage and change the point underscore txt to game over underscore txt, and copy the instant name, and when the game is over, just type game over dot txt dot text equal to be saying game over. I think it is done, and if I test it, control test, yes, it is showing me game over text. Okay, and now when the snake crossed the stage, it says game over, but what about when the snake hit its own body? Okay, so I have to create another function saying function hit test snake with tail. It does make sense, I think. You can name anything you would like to, and here I have to type for var s equal to snake array dot length -1 s greater than equal to 1 s minus minus. Create another variable var current snake equal to be this snake array opening bracket 0. You know, an array start with 0, so I type here 0, and var adding snake equal to be snake array s, and here I have to also put a condition saying if current snake dot x equal to adding snake dot x and current snake dot y equal to adding snake dot y, this game over should be true as well. I think it is done. Save the file and copy this function. Similarly, paste inside event listener function. And if I test it now, test. To make this function work, there is a problem. I have to make this snake big enough to hit with its own body. So I'm gonna pause this video here and come back when the snake is big enough to hit its own body. I think the snake is big enough to hit his body. Yes, game over, and it is working fine. And now I want to add a leaderboard with this game for players rank, and to do so, I have a previous tutorial called how to build a leaderboard using ActionScript 3. If you haven't watched that tutorial, please watch that tutorial, because today I'm not gonna make any leaderboard. I'm just copy this game and put this game inside that leaderboard. Okay, so here I have a leaderboard and I'm gonna use this leaderboard. Okay, so copy the FLA and paste it here in that folder where my snake game is saved, and open that leaderboard file. And here last time I made this leaderboard and that was the game, and now I will delete all these elements from my game frame and add this element, and let's see whether it does work or not. Okay, so just select everything on stage, delete, and also go to that action panel and select all and delete. One thing I should inform you that here I have also a game point, and here also I have a game point. So the point doesn't matter, it won't throw any error. So I'm gonna delete everything here on the leaderboard and go to the game that I have created and copy all the function and paste on the leaderboard game frame, and then I will also copy these two text and paste here on this leaderboard, and then I will select all the elements from library, copy and paste it here in this library. Okay, so and save this file first, and then I'll close the snake gameplay. Okay, and now if I test this, it should work. And one more thing, if you haven't watched my leaderboard tutorial, please watch that. You may understand how did I make this leaderboard. Okay, if I play, yes, it is working, but my stage is not focusing. I have to make this work. I have to click to focusing this stage. So I'll change it now. working, but when I start the game, my keyboard is not working until I press the mouse. Okay, so I have to fix this. So very easy. Here just type stage dot focus equal to this, and this dot focus rect equal to false, and if I test it now, it should work. Play, and yes, it is working. Yes, and now I want, when game is over, I want to go to this frame, okay, game point, and showing that point here. So, and when the game is over, I want, if I type here go to and stop this level score, you see, if I type score, there will be a problem. Save it, test it. Problem is, when game is over, it taking me, but it is saying an error. Error. This text is creating a problem, I think, because when game is over and it taking me to that score frame, this text is also showing. I told you that there will be a problem. So here I'll cut this and create a set timer function, typing set out, and the function name will be duration, and I want it for 2 seconds, so 2000, that means this is millisecond, 2000 means 2 seconds. And now here I'll create a function of the duration, saying function duration, and it will be, and here I'd like to paste the code, and also I have to remove this event listener. Okay, so here I will also remove my event listener. Remove event listener, everything will be removed. First the snake and the food will be removed, and after 2 seconds the event listener will be removed, and it will take me to this score, this game point and score level. Okay, so if I test it now, it should work. Play, and when game is over and it taking me to that game point, and I think it is working fine, but first I have to save the point. So test it again, check the leaderboard. Okay, leaderboard is blank, and play, gain some point. Oh no, yes, and game is over, and I have got the 0.6, and here I'll type a name calling Babu, and if I press save, congrats, your score has been saved, and it is taking me to the leaderboard. And if I see the leaderboard again, I see the player's rank, and if I play it again, game over, and here I'll type Ripon and save, and here Ripon is second, and I think it is working fine. And if you guys like this tutorial, please do subscribe me, or else it is very unfair if you do not subscribe. And I have a suggestion that before watching this tutorial, you must watch first part of the how to develop a snake game using ActionScript 3, and both part of the tutorial called how to build leaderboard using ActionScript 3. And I think it is done. And one more thing I would like to suggest you can change the color, the game menu text, the button, and make your own button. Okay, I'll give this source file below video description. You can have this file from there, and I think it's okay. And please watch my others videos, and do subscribe, press the bell icon please. And thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.